Shalom. Hello. How's it going, everybody? I'm just gonna get on here and read some Bible verses about overcoming. It's been a long 48 hours. Been a lot of shalom, Mashra David. Sometimes life can just get to be a lot, you know what I mean? So we're going to talk about how we can overcome some of the things that we got to deal with in life. Use some Bible verses to help strengthen us. Tonight I'm not going to have anybody up. Tonight we're just going to share in the Bible for anybody that wants to listen. So I'm going to start off with Psalms 27 verse 1. I got a little list here of verses I'm just going to go over. Yahweh is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Yahweh is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Isaiah 41:13, we're going to read next. For I, Yahweh, thy Elohim, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, Fear not, I will help thee. Excellent. Oh, hey, what's going on? How you doing, CrossFix brother? I'm just reading some Bible verses about overcoming right now, just to help strengthen people, give some people, encouragement through the Word to overcome some of these spirits and demons that are trying to attack us lately, and don't really have much else going on than that. Just gonna come on quick for that. I got my kids this week, so don't have a lot of time, but I figured I would at least do that and help motivate myself and some others. Shalom. Ecclesiastes 7:9. Do not be quickly provoked in your spirit, for anger resides in the lap of fools. There's been a lot of people just, arguing and just making quarrelsome things about little issues that, we need to get to the truth for sure, but we need to not fight about it. And whenever people want to start arguing and fighting, then the truth does not come across, and nobody is learning and listening. So I think that's one of the biggest things we need to focus on is it doesn't matter how much we know if nobody's listening to us. If we're just sitting there talking to a brick wall, it makes it hard for us to get anybody to come to the truth. So 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 23-24. Yeah, that's somebody cute behind me for sure. That would be my boy. All right, 2 Timothy chapter 2, 23-24. But foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do gender strives. And the servant of the master must not strive, but be gentle unto all men, apt to teach, patient. All right, I'm going to read from another version here. Torah explains this perfectly, and so As prophets. Absolutely. I'm going to read from this version here. Don't have anything to do with foolish and stupid arguments, because you know they produce quarrels. And the Messiah's servant must not be quarrelsome, but must be kind to everyone, able to teach, not resentful. Absolutely. Hallelujah. Our sacrifices. Yes. Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, we have to follow our Messiah. It takes a lot of sacrifices, and that is the truth. Our time, our hearts, our love. All right, next we're going to let's go to Hosea 14:2. Let's do that next. Take with you words and turn to Yahweh.
Why are there clothes in the garbage?
What?
Why are there clothes in the garbage?
Oh, because I'm not going to use them anymore.
Oh.
All right. Take with you words and turn to Yahweh. Say unto him, take away all iniquity and receive us graciously. So will we render the calves of our lips. Absolutely. The calves. What is that? I wonder what that word means. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. That's our sacrifices of the bull's lips. All right, the bulls of our lips. Gotcha. That's right. There, see, are you reading that? Mm-hmm. They are loving this here. All right, good job, buddy. All right, James 1:19-21. Thank you for that verse, CrossFix. Thank you, brother. That's exactly right, though. I mean, it's hard this day and age to teach your kids to do the Father's will. There's so many distractions out there. All right, James 1:19-21. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteous of Elohim. Oh, thank you very much, Shalom. I appreciate you. Yes, he is. He is very beautiful. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of Elohim. Hallelujah. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls. Hallelujah. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate that. All right, let's go to Proverbs 17:27. I am just thankful that he wants to sit here and do this with me. I don't think this will last forever, but you never know. He might catch on and be my Bible boy. All right, Proverbs 17:27. I guess he's not going to be a Bible boy if I don't speak the word and the truth to him and teach him about the Messiah. So Proverbs 17:27. Yes, please pray for me. My alcohol abuse is strong. We will pray for you, Flip. I guarantee that there's people on here praying for you already, brother. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. See, that means he that hath knowledge spareth his words. Bridle the tongue. That means that we need to know when to speak and when not to. We need to know which battles to go into and which we should walk away from. Titus 3:10. You give 1 to 2 warnings and then you walk away and dust your feet off. He's not teaching these things to us and showing us these things so that we can go and argue with people and walk into churches and contend with pastors in the middle of service and all of that stuff. That's not why he's giving anybody knowledge. Hallelujah, Nicolay. So that is what bridling your tongue is. And he that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. All right, next. Oh, let's go to Luke 10, 41 through 42. All right. And Joshua answered and said unto her, Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled about many things, but one thing is needful, and Mary hath chosen that good part, which shall not be taken away from her. All right? So, that's worry, worried and upset about many things, careful and troubled, same things. I talked about this yesterday. I think it wasn't touched on it a little bit about worrying. There was a statistic I heard one time, which I don't know how true it is, but I believe it's pretty true, is 90% of the things that people do that they worry about and stuff do not come to fruition. They do not come true or come to reality. So that just shows that about 90% of the things that you think are worried or going to have happen are not going to happen. All right. We already read that one. So next we'll go to... Yep. 1 Peter. You can tell him, buddy. 1 Peter 5 through 7. Malachi 3. Let's do this one. Malachi 3, 16 through 18. There, bud. Thank you, brother, for helping out. I kind of like doing this, just getting on and getting a list of verses ready with some kind of agenda in mind and just bouncing around the Bible and finding all the things that fit with it. I did it the other day with how to walk righteous and be blameless, and it was very good. I thought it was a nice one. So chapter 5, or Malachi 3, 16 through 18. Shalom, everybody. Shalom, M. All right, Malachi 3, 16 through 18. Do you want to read it? Go ahead.
This one?
Yep, right there. Nope, this right
this
here.
Then they that feared Yahweh spake often one to another, and Yahweh hearkened.
Yep.
Hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared Yahweh, and that upon his name, and thought upon his name.
All right, and all the way to 17, I think it was 18, all of it, all the way to here. So right here, you're almost.
And they shall be mine, saith Yahweh of hosts, in the day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son, that serveth him. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Elohim and that serveth him not.
Hallelujah. Excellent. That was good. Good job, buddy. Thank you. All right. Thank you for that as well, Michael. Yeah, good job, buddy. You did great. You're an excellent reader. You want to read the next one?
Sure.
All right, we're going to do 1 Peter 5 through 7. Or 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7 is what I mean.
Okay. So this is chapter 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Verse
5, 6. All right, there it is.
7.
Yep.
Casting all.
Yep, start at that one.
Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you.
Mm-hmm. All right, you can read 8 too.
Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom may devour.
Whom he may devour.
Whom he may devour.
And that's who is he talking about? He, the devil, may devour. He's roaming the earth. This is his domain. He's roaming it, looking for anyone that may be weak that he could take as prey.
Galatians.
Galatians 5.
Galatians. That over here?
22, that way.
Okay.
22 through 26. Excellent. I always use Galatians 5, 19 through 21 as well for conferment about what will keep you out of the kingdom of heaven. You can't pass it already, but
Oh,
right
I did?
there.
Oh,
Yep,
right
there
here.
it is. That's okay. No biggie.
Galatians
5,
2,
20.
22 through
Yeah.
6.
Yep.
So verse
You just
5.
look at the big numbers. Chapter
Yep.
5. Up here it shows you 2. You just look at the top of the page.
4. Galatians 4. Here's Galatians 6.
Yeah, it's gotta be in between. There's still one. Oh, Exodus 21, 20. Right,
Galatians.
5, 22 through 26. We'll go one more.
So it's Galatians 6.
Right here, you start here and then go all the way to the end.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith,
You can slow down a little bit.
meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. And they that are Messiah have impaled the flesh with the affections and lusts. If we live in the spirits, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another.
Good job. He just turned 10 years old. He is an excellent reader.
Exodus 20.
Exodus is all the way at the beginning.
There's
Second book.
Leviticus.
The second one.
Okay.
I am very amazed at how well he reads his also.
21.
He just does a great
Wait.
job.
21, 20 through 21.
Yeah.
So verse 21, which is right here.
Chapter 21, 20 through 20.
Yeah. Verses 20.
Absolutely. And when he's speaking these words, he says, remember when the words come out of your mouth, they are sealed on your heart. All right? That's my good brother Michael right there. He's a good guy. All right?
Wait,
I don't know if we really need to read that one. It doesn't really fit with my agenda tonight. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 through 5. Absolutely. Hallelujah. Hello, Ella. Yeah, sorry, Humans for Humanity. I'm just trying to share. You don't need to read it, they're just annoying. Just trying to share verses about overcoming tonight. So, yeah, I know. Some people it's just spam. He probably is not a believer of the Messiah, I'm guessing.
Wait, are we doing Corinthians?
1 Corinthians, chapter 13. This is one everybody knows. Chapter 13, verses 4 through 5. Everyone's heard this one before.
No, we skipped it.
It's alright, you just go back one page at a time then.
And here's 13. Verses 4 through 5. 2, 3, 4. Okay.
There is some evil people on here. Wow.
So from here to here.
That is amazing. Yep, right there.
Well, here to the end of here.
To the end of 5, yep.
Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil.
Yeah, in this version it sounds a lot different than what everybody else has normally heard. Normally it says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor things, it is not self-seeking, yep. It is not easily angered, it keeps no records of wrong. Yes, we do have 2 young men hosting the live tonight. Shalom, shalom. Yeah, I was just sharing some verses and he decided to come out and join me. So I'm not going to complain one bit. It was 16 through 24. And thank you, Michael, for the verses. 16 right here, all the way to here. Yeah.
That he who blesseth himself in the earth shall bless himself in the Elohim of truth, and he that sweareth in the earth shall swear by the Elohim of truth, because the former troubles are forgotten, and because they are all hid from mine eyes.
Let's see. You should be a moderator already, brother. I think I made you one a while ago. It says you are anyways. All right, keep going.
There shall be no more thence an infant of days, nor an old man that hath not filled his days, for the child shall not die in 100 years and 100 years. Old shall be accursed.
Good job. Keep going.
And they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. They shall not build another, and they shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For at the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. They shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth for trouble. They are the seed of the blessed of Yahweh, and their offspring with them.
One more. Yep. One more. Yep.
And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. Hallelujah. Thank you for that. Yeah. That's a good one. I always like to read that one. It's always good to remember the hope that we should have. What number 3? Oh no, it just changes on its own. Now we'll go to Romans 12, verses 1 through 2. All right. Did you want to read some more, or you want me to?
You can read some more.
All
Then
right.
I'll watch the chat, and if there's anything bad, I'll delete it.
Okay, yeah, you keep an eye on the riffraff in there, okay, bud?
Okay.
All right. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Elohim, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Elohim, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Elohim. Yes.
5,000 people watching your
No, that's how many people, that's how many likes they've gotten. There's only 10 in here right now. But that's still good. That even if there's one, that's great. So now we're going to go to Romans 5, 3:5. That was a very good verse right there. Do not conform to the world. What is the world? The world is our enemy's domain. So anything of the world is not of our Father. Remember, he doesn't. If you so much love the world, you do not love our Father. No, we're not going to invite anybody up tonight. We're just going to read a few verses and then go to bed.
So after like 2 more verses, we're going.
Maybe. What time is it? Yeah, probably a couple more verses. We'll do a couple more in Romans here, and then that'll probably be it. This one is Romans 5, 3 through 5. All right. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. And hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of Elohim is shed abroad in our hearts by the Ruach, which is given unto us. Absolutely. All right. Romans 8, 17 through 18. Thank you guys for being here. We're not doing nothing special, and I won't be on long tonight, but I really appreciate you guys coming in for a little bit and spending some time with us just to hear these verses. All right. And if the children, then heirs, heirs of Yahweh, and joint heirs with Messiah, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. And when that time comes, that will be a beautiful, beautiful time. Absolutely. Yeah, I did. That's because M keeps liking the live. We keep going up. All right, I'm going to end with this last one, Philippians 4:13, just so we can get a context of. All right, we'll do one more after this. CrossFix mentioned one we'll do here, but this one, I can do all things through him who gives me strength. Yeah, you go ahead and look for that verse, and I'll keep sharing these ones, okay? While you're looking. All right, here is one, James 1:12. Blessed is the one who preserves under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Messiah has promised to those who love him. Oh, his name is quite a unique one. It was his grandma's maiden name, and my grandma, I should say, my grandma's maiden name. And she named all of her kids with the middle name of her maiden name. So it's my dad's middle name as well as my grandma's maiden name, which is his first name, which is Callier. It's Cal for short, but Callier. So it's not a real name, but it's a very strong name, and it fits him very well. One more. You okay, bud? All right. 17 through 20. All right. And the work of righteousness shall be peace, and the effect of righteousness, quietness, and assurance forever. You want to read the last two, you said? Okay. And my people shall dwell in a peaceable habitation, and in sure dwellings, and in quiet resting places.
When it shall hail coming down on the forest, and the city shall be low in a low place. Blessed are ye that sow beside all waters, and send forth thither, and feet of the ox and the donkey.
Mm-hmm. See, that's parabolic also. That means people that are sowing are people that are sharing the word beside all the waters. That means all the people. Yeah. So even though he's talking about, you probably think he's talking about seeds and plants and like actual water, huh? But he's talking about people like me and you that are sowing seeds with other people out there on here. That's what he's talking about. And who they're blessed. We are blessed because of this.
What does thither mean?
Well, and that send forth thither the feet of the ox and the donkey. All right. I don't know exactly what that one means yet. I'm still learning all the parables. But, the feet and the ox and the donkey are different people as well. And I'm guessing, and send forth thither the feet. I'm not sure what thither means, but it's something good.
Maybe you could ask
Crucifix. Do you know what the end of that verse means? Like he's wondering what the parable means with that. With the thither is precisely what that word means. We can maybe look it up on here. If you happen to know offhand. I'm going to look it up in my Bible hub here too.
Remember the white ball?
It's there. Thither means to that place, and send forth to that place the feet of the ox and the donkey. So that means that he's going to send those people to that place. All right.
Send all the place to the feet of the ox and the donkey, okay.
So, and send that water, the word, like we're doing. We're going to send it to all the people. That's what it means. I was working on that too. Thank you guys. Thank you, Michael and Willie and Teely. That's awesome. Thank you.
What are you live streaming on?
TikTok.
Can I get TikTok so I can watch your lives and like them?
Maybe. We'll look at it. And the rivers shall flow from Jerusalem. Hallelujah. Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you all very much. I got to get these little kiddos to bed. Hey, Fly Swatter, sorry that we're just heading out, but me and my boy just got done reading some verses, so hopefully he'll join me again tomorrow, and we'll get to spend some more time with you all tomorrow. So, all right. Thank you all, and have a blessed evening, and shalom, shalom. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.